Hey YouTube, it's Rob. I am streaming some 8-Rack today, and I'm going to try something a little different. I've splashed white for Porphyry Nodes and Path to Exile. Now, Porphyry Nodes is the time-shifted drop of honey. For any of you old-school Magic players, this used to be a green, there's a green version of it called Drop of Honey, but green version is not legal, unfortunately. I probably would have gone with the green over the white maybe, but it does give me access to Path to Exile, which is, you know, the premier removal spell of the format. The rest of the deck remains the same. What I took out was the DRS, Deathrite Shaman, and the Dismembers. Now the Dismembers is fine, because the Path to Exile, sorry, it completely covers that slot, and it's more or less completely superior for our purposes. The Porphyry Nodes gives me a lot better game against creature-based decks, but I'm giving up the DRS, which is an alternate win condition. It's a blocker. He's a beater. He tends to suck up removal spells, but in a way that's kind of a discard, so, you know, for 1 mana he's great here. But you know, with this in play, he's, you know, I'm going to have to eat my own, so it doesn't make any sense to have the DRS with the Porphyry Nodes. That said, one of the main reasons for using DRS for me was to combat enemy DRS, and the Porphyry Nodes sort of will take care of that. So I thought it was worth, you know, sleeving it up, per se. You know, the digital version of sleeving something up and giving it a try. So let me make sure I got the right one selected. That's number 3. Okay, good. Alright, let's just roll up a match and see how it goes. You know, the other thing is, when you're running these splashes, you become immediately susceptible to Tectonic Edge, which is very common land in this format. So, you know, it's something to be aware of. Alright. I'll keep it. Alright, so I'll open with the IOK. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Well, you know, this is always a tough choice here. The Goyf beats my face quickly. Yeah, I get rid of the Goyf. So he's got some kind of a, you know, Naya slash Brawl, call it, with green, red, and black. I don't know what that shard is called. Ooh, Thoughtseize, ouch. He's gotta take my, if he's smart, he takes this, because this shuts down a lot of his deck. Yeah, he took it. So that's what he ripped. There's no reason for me to cast my Duress at this point. Okay, it's not bad. It's a good pickup. What did you pay life for? Oh, he's already down to cards. Wow. Didn't realize that. Okay. He picks up the Necrogen Mists here. So he's got a fairly heavy discard package tucked away in there. Oh, he takes the Path. Interesting choice. Is it swing? No, he's gonna try and gain life off the DRS. Alright, so that's what he's drawn both turns. This is not going to be useful here. I just save it because, yeah. He doesn't have anything. He's got land in his hand. I don't know why he didn't gain life. He just wasted a turn with the DRS. He could have gained 2 life off that. He's got the Goyf now. That's a problem. Well, that helps, but if this is going to be a race, which it certainly looks like that's the way it's turning out here. I guess I'll play this one. I know he doesn't have anything, but I'm just making sure. Okay. Did not want to see that. Alright, so you always want the Necrogen trigger on top. Okay, he had drawn a land, so... I can't really cast that Thoughtseize or I will die. So it'll be close. Place Treetop, interesting. That's a bad choice. Well, he's got me. This discard really took me down, to be honest with you. If I had had either of those spells that he discarded, I would have definitely won. So I wonder if it's worth putting in the ley line to fight him. No, I'll let it ride. I wish this program had a pause button. That's all this thing needs. I should look at the deck real quick while he's sideboarding. I can at least cast my Path to Exile, but no discard spells. It's not a great hand. If he's got some discard, I'm gonna lose probably. Oh, let it ride. Took the chance. That's a good one. I'm gonna let Lily hit the deck first, though. I think he'll scramble to try and deal with her. Dumps the ooze. Hope I see the Porphyry. Okay, so he Maelstroms that. Okay. Well, if I win this, I probably will throw in the ley line. I don't know what he's gonna choose. This Rack or Shrieking Affliction, I guess. The Rack, okay. So that'll take care of the DRS relatively quickly. Assuming it stays on the table. should have used it. The sword, that's not gonna help him. No real reason to cast that. See, that's kind of good though. I do like the interaction with the bridge and the porphyry because it gives you, you know, some redundancy there. So it did some good work there. That's not gonna help me. So we're both just waiting for an out here, really. I have to cast it, but, you know, I'd prefer not to. I guess if he has Abrupt Decay, it's a good backup, but the Maelstrom Pulse will pick up both of those. Ugh, boy, is that all 4 of them? That's 3. Most decks like that will run like 2 of these and 2 Abrupt Decays. Ooh, Lily. Yikes. Well, it's not looking too great. You can really jam me up with that Lily. Well, if you name Shrieking, then that's pretty much a good game. Good old Jundex. Oh, he names Path to Exile. Wow, that's weird. He probably doesn't know the name of it, but that should be a game-winning play for him right there. If he names Shrieking Affliction, it's a good game. 32 cards in, or 28 cards in, I should have seen one. I guess every turn that goes by gives me a higher chance, but once he gets, I only really got 2 turns, because he'll probably ult as soon as he has 6. Or maybe 7, he might wait 1 extra turn. Wow, that's a good game. What are you gonna do? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, much more than half the lands in less than half the cards, but not gonna help. He just puts my 2 bridges aside. Or not. He should have just put the 2 bridges aside, then he could have swung with his man lands. Oh what? Yeah, I probably should dredge it here. Didn't lose anything. Now if I get the Shrieking, I'll be in good spot. I don't need many lands to make this work. And I got it. Unless he rips something to break the Shrieking right now. Okay, I won. Nice. Alright, so definitely okay, sorry about that, I had to mute the mic. I will definitely put in the ley lines this game because there's a lot of stuff that could mess me up. I'll just leave them in. I won't even side anything out. Yeah, that slaughter games a couple times, that would end my game, so... Well, I'll keep it. I can hard cast the ley line these days, so... Hopefully DRS, but I think Thoughtseize... Oh, DRS, nice. Oh, good. Let's see what we got coming up here. We got the Slaughter games. Ooh, the Maelstrom is what I need to really worry about. That has to go. I can pick that up later, though. I think my primary concern should be Bob. You can't cast the... You'll need to rip a green land to cast the Goyf.
So you're not going to tie her up?
Alright, so I'll take the Bob here. The Goyf is essentially just a big dumb beater. So I think that's the right call. And if he doesn't rip come in, you know, an untapped, well, he does rip the forest, so he gets that, but I have Path to Exile to deal with that. There's a ley line, so I can actually hard cast that thing at some point now. So he's got that Slaughter games, which I don't like. He had Lightning Bolt. I don't care about too much. So I think I will Thoughtseize that Slaughter games. Oh wait, I've got the Maelstrom to deal with too, but he's got no targets for that yet. So I'll get rid of the Slaughter games here. It doesn't make any sense for me to Path to Exile the Goyf this turn, because I'll take 3 damage to do it, and he's only going to swing for 2. And then I'll just give him an untapped land. Or a tap, when he untaps, he gets an extra land, so I'll just let it ride for this turn. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I have to get rid of that Maelstrom. So I'll bring in the shrine here. And I'll just... Nah, I won't. I'll do it during his upkeep. I'll path that Goyf in his upkeep. Before he gets anything. Can potentially save it or whatever. I wonder if I should path the Shaman, to be honest with you, because if the Goyf gets stopped, I should path the Shaman right now, that's what I should do. drop my bridge next turn, so I'll take some. They're gonna take 7 damage, but oh hell, forgot about that. Scary. So right, I am in big trouble. Well, it is what it is. Bolts me here for playing at 1. No, I don't have Raven's Crime anymore. He didn't do that. That's questionable play there. It helps me more than it helps him. I don't know if I'd be doing that. I need a Lily or a Necrogen or Raven's Crime or something along those lines. Well, I got the Raven's Crime I asked for. He can't +1 the Lily. He can't. So yeah, I don't know if he realizes he can't ult. He can't ult me with Lily. So if he thinks that Lily's gonna get rid of that ley line, it's not gonna happen. That's great. That's fantastic. Land is really all I need. Or any discard type of effect. Not Thoughtseize. Oh, great. We just won with the Ancient Grudge. Well, let's see what comes up next. That is a shame. Alright, but I think it's good. I didn't feel like the splash really cost me too much. I had to pay some life for it. You know, the Porphyry nodes did some good work, but in the end he rips an Ancient Grudge for the win, so there you have it. Alright guys, let me know what you think. I'll upload this later tonight. See ya.